the American people, by the way, who I represent, I think the American people need to see a recorded vote of does members of Congress support the uniparty? Is this what they support? I am going to be calling this motion to vacate. Absolutely calling it. I can't wait to see Democrats go out and support a Republican speaker.
And we have Mike Johnson going in there and basically giving a sloppy kiss to Hakeem Jeffries, and Jeffries taking him in with a great big hug and them holding and sharing the speaker's gavel together. That's what's wrong for America. And Americans are sick and tired and fed up with it. Steve, nobody wants this drama right now, but it's Mike Johnson that has completely brought it on all of us.
Marjorie Taylor Greene says that nobody, or really screamed that nobody wants the drama that she herself is creating by trying to oust House Speaker Mike Johnson.
Absolutely calling it.
But she's doing it anyway. Okay, boomer. Congress has turned into a toxic high school for the boomer generation that wants to get into the halls of power just so they can do like plot twists like a bad 80s movie instead of, say, legislating. They just want to keep electing and removing speakers and infighting and picking culture wars that are not of any sort of importance and don't affect people's lives but do keep us at each other's throats and make it impossible for us to move forward as a nation. Isn't that nice? I mean, she literally says she doesn't want to cause any drama and nobody wants her to cause this drama and they don't have time for it. But she's doing it anyway. Seems pretty irresponsible to me. Is she irresponsible? Let her answer that.
How come next week and not today?
Everybody needs the weekend to prepare. I'm not irresponsible.
Oh, I guess she's not irresponsible because she said she's not. MTG represents a wing of MAGA that is so irresponsible. They act far more like spoiled brats than they do legislators. And you can see it in the just intrinsic partisanship they have in the way they speak about their job. You can't let Democrats win. He's wanting to work with Democrats. Right, work with whoever to achieve the goals of the country. I truly don't believe that most Democrats ever think, oh, he worked with a Republican. They think, what's the best thing for the nation? And yes, some of them are also corrupt and are wondering about lining their own pockets. But generally speaking, as a body, Republican Party cares about themselves and their victories, and the Democratic Party cares about legislation. That's how I read it. That's how I see it. I think if you're being honest with yourself, it's just very clear in the policy positions in that A, the Democrats have one, and B, the Republicans don't. Their entire existence is just to criticize the actual plans for doing something that the Democrats have. But don't just take my word for it. The GOP is in control of Congress, this 118th Congress, and guess what? They are the least productive in U.S. history.
Democrats and Republicans don't often see eye to eye on the issues, but there is one thing both parties seem to agree on.
This is the most ineffective Congress that we have seen.
Shame on us, both parties. We've sold the American public out on everything.
It's been challenging. It is an unproductive Congress.
So far, only 34 bills have passed both chambers in the 118th Congress, putting it on track to be one of the least productive congressional sessions since the Great Depression.
So, I would say the proof is in the pudding right there, my friends. In case you needed a little bit more just to see how ridiculous these people are, here's her with human sack of moldy potatoes, Steve Bannon.
Speaker Johnson needs to answer one basic question. We know you lied to everybody. You bald-faced lied to everybody to their face on securing the southern border. Bald-faced lie. In addition, what is going on with all of this standing up for President Trump about a vast criminal conspiracy going on in FBI and DOJ that clearly people in the House are working on it? Why has it not come out sooner? And why, knowing what was in these reports, because these reports have been worked on for months and are very detailed and very footnoted, how could you possibly fund the DOJ and the FBI before you had them down and had an accounting about this?
Look, Mike Johnson sucks. The dude is an election denier, a Trump supporter, but even he doesn't want to destroy the Congress from the inside out. He wants to just do it by eviscerating the Constitution by supporting Trump's election lies. Now that he has a job, he doesn't want to lose that job. And not wanting to lose your job and wanting to actually follow the rules of Congress is just not allowed in today's MAGA Republican Party. As Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene prepares to make her move to oust Speaker Mike Johnson, the Republican Party finds itself at a crossroads. Either they're going to be successful at kicking him out, which means MAGA will take complete control of the party, or with the help of Democrats, the push to oust him will fail. But regardless, it seems pretty clear that even if their attempts to destruct and impede even their own party fail, MTG, Steve Bannon, and far-right Trump and Trump supporters will likely never stop. This is the new normal, and it's pretty abnormal. I'm Ben Gleib for Rebel HQ. You can follow me at Ben Gleib on Instagram. Thanks.